right, hello everybody. This is Laura with Jot and Tittle Typewriters. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm going to be showing you a 1972 Smith Corona Classic 12, and it gets its name because it's got a 12-inch carriage. Normally it's a 10-inch, excuse me, but this is a 12-inch carriage, which is handy for those of you who like to do a little bit of crafting work, because you can put in landscape or portrait mode, or you can just use a variety of sizes of paper. And yes, it is okay to use cardstock on your typewriter. Okay, let me show you around how to use this typewriter, and then I'll demonstrate how well it works. So this is the original green metallic color. We decided to keep it because it's in really great shape. And it's just a handsome fella. So up here is your carriage. This is where you're going to load your paper right here. Margins are set by pressing and dragging either side. Very easy to set. Keep in mind that your carriage is only going to move as far as you have your margins set. So to move your carriage, there's a lever right here on the right side. Just pull that in and you'll hear a bell. So when you get to the end of your margin, that bell is going to sound, and that tells you, hey, you're at the end. You either need to hit that return handle and go all the way back to the beginning, or if you do hit that margin and it stops and you're like, why isn't my typewriter typing? There's nothing wrong with it. You just hit margin release, finish off your word, then hit your return handle and go on to the next line. Now over here on the left side is your line selector. So when you hit your return handle, it's going to advance either 1, 1.5, or 2 lines. Now when you turn the handle on the carriage, you'll hear it click. And that's going to click every half of a line, which is great. But if you're trying to line things up just right, that can get really annoying. So what you need to do is on the side here, on the left side, just press in while you're turning the handle, and that releases the roller so you can do fine adjusting. Okay, I'm going to move this back in the middle. And whoops, actually I'm going to go all the way to the left, and then we're going to open up the top. And the reason I like to move the carriage to the left, and why you should do it too, is because when you open up the top, you don't want it to scrape, you don't want this handle to scrape that lovely finish. So you open up the top, and inside you're going to see a ribbon, and we've installed a fresh ribbon spool for you. And it's a 2-color, black and red. Black goes on top, red goes on bottom. This ribbon will last you a long time because there's a lot of ink in there, but the ribbon is short. So this is the most important piece of information that I can give you on this video. So please listen up, please bookmark this video and remember it. So when you get to the end of the spool, your typewriter is probably just going to stop. There's no notification. We're all used to notifications these days. No notification to let you know, hey, you're at the end of your ribbon spool. So you don't need to take it out or do anything, but you need to reverse the direction of it, and you do that right here. That's all it is, just a simple, you probably will think, oh, did I do anything? Because it's such a slight movement. And it reverses the direction of your ribbon, and you should be able to reverse the direction of your ribbon dozens and dozens of times. I'm talking like probably 40, 50, 60 times before you need to replace this ribbon. Now, when it is time to replace the ribbon, visit our website at jotandtittletypewriters.com, and there you will find ribbon replacements. And we even have custom ribbons available there too. So, anyway, and then when it's time, just pull that out. You just simply pull up and then pop a new one in. Make sure it's threaded properly through all the guide wires. There is a photo of this on our website. If you visit that product listing link in our description below, it'll take you to the product listing. Even if it's sold, you can view the photos for this typewriter, and you can even bookmark this video and just keep it as a reference for you. Okay, let's go ahead and close that. Right here is your tab. This is how you set your tab and clear it. This is your touch selector, LMH, low, medium, high, I guess. It just determines how hard these strike bars strike your paper. So this is called an escapement. These are your type bars. It just determines how hard they strike your paper. So it's just a personal preference. A lot of times I can't tell the difference. This is your color selector, black or red. And then this typewriter, even though it's all manual, it does have a power space. Now, before I hit it, because I have not tested the power space on this, just to let you know, on electric typewriters and those with a power space, I don't put anything around the carriage because sometimes that carriage releases and it goes flying because there's a tension band on there called a drawband, and it pulls the carriage off to the left. So, but I like to put my hand right here just to test the power space. And look, that works fantastic. I love that. So, and it also has a half space for you. Okay, let's go ahead and do a typing demo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take a regular piece of paper, that copy paper that you get at Walmart. You just set it right here. You don't need to push it down in there. You just set it. And then you turn the handle and that pulls through. Lift up the bar, thread the paper through under the bar, and then set that bar down. Now I double check my margins, and they're too wide for me. I like narrow margins for the typing demo, so I'm going to bring that in. Put a little my paper thingy up. All right, and let's go ahead and start typing. So this is a 72. Oh, this type's so nice. Sometimes they're a little stiff, but this is really nice. This is a Smith Corona Classic 12. This is probably the #1 typewriter I recommend for beginners. It's just the Classic 12. You never can go wrong with it. It's an amazing machine. So that shift lock, I needed to press it a little bit further down. Sometimes it catches right away, but this one, make sure you just push it all the way down for it to work. Some people wonder what this key is for. So with typewriters, sometimes you'll get multiple keys stuck up there. And that's usually because you're typing faster than the typewriter can keep up with, or you hit several at once and they'll get stuck up there. So this little button should help release it. It's trying to move it, but I like to just tap them. Honestly, it's just easier. But that's what that button is for. Oops. So don't panic if you get keys stuck up there. That's just normal. Also, as I'm typing, just to give you a little tip, if you're a typewriter owner, you should keep mineral spirits and Q-tips on hand just to, sometimes keys will get stiff and sticky over time. I do have a video on my YouTube channel that talks about this. And if you just keep some Q-tips and mineral spirits and you just brush them when you start to feel them getting stiff or sticky, it'll keep everything nice and clean in there. Okay, so this is really nice. This is going to be good for fast. Sometimes manuals are not good for fast typists. Sorry, I can't type and talk. Hold on. But this one is going to keep up with you just fine if you're a fast typist. Now, if you're super fast, you probably should go with electric. Oh, backspace, I made a mistake. So here's your backspace. And people wonder, is there a delete button, erase button? No, you just type over. Or you X through something, or you line through something. That's just part of typewriting. If you try to have a perfect paper, if you're writing something out and you want that paper to be perfect with no mistakes on it, you're going to be wasting a lot of time. It's just part of using a typewriter, and it's okay. And I think we just need to get to the point where it's okay if it's not perfect. Now, if it's the final draft and it needs to look perfect, then by all means, go slow and do your best. All that to say that the backspace is just so you can go back, either X through, type over. You can use an eraser on a pencil. You can use whiteout, but the backspace does not erase the letter. So that's another thing I got a question about this week, or a statement about, is they thought that the backspace should erase the letters. These are not computers, they are typewriters. See, I hit 2 at once. Yeah, I got distracted. Let's try this again. There's your bell. So now if I try to keep going, see, now it stops on me. So you can either hit margin release and keep going, or really you should just hit the return handle. Okay, I need to type in the red. Let's do all caps here. This is an amazing typewriter. Excellent condition mechanically. And aesthetically. You're going to love this. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you all have a great day. I take a photo of this. It'll be on our product listing. Please visit our links below, and you all have a blessed